Alright guys, so bringing back the career mode here on the channel for Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game number 3. Here today we're going to be kicking off the 250 East Championship. These are going to be the settings. We're going to be on semi-pro, medium brace length, realistic AI difficulty, advanced physics, joint brakes off, rider weight on manual, transmission on manual, rewind off, and flow aid is going to be off. This is episode 1. We are going to be attacking Minneapolis. We are going to do qualifying and then hop into the main event. And I am going to give the AI a 20-second head start right off the bat from episode 1 to hopefully keep this championship semi-entertaining. Now for our sponsors and setup, I did actually get sponsor offers from a few different teams, but I declined them and I just took the regular Supercross offer. I'm actually not even sure what the official team name is, but it's not an official team. Supercross just sponsored me and it pays the same as signing to the Yamaha team, so I decided to switch it up a little bit. You can actually hide the sponsor logos from your jersey, so that's pretty sweet. We don't have to run those if we don't want to. And then coming back here, we are going to be on a Cowie, man. It is time to switch it up, change up the bikes, and I just figured that if I don't sign to a team, then I'm not actually stuck on one bike, and I can do different things, use different bikes, maybe do some stock bikes, stock Suzuki. I know you guys want to see that, so I just think it's a way to kind of make the career more interesting rather than being stuck on one bike the whole entire time. That's enough rambling though, guys. We're gonna load in to Minneapolis and attack the track, see what we can get up to. Let's get into the gameplay. Oh man, right away the first thing I noticed is that I did not change the color of my number or the name on the back of my jersey, so you can't even read it. But since the new updates have been dropping, they've fixed things like the number sizing and the name sizing on the back of the jersey. It's still a little funky to get the bike numbers perfect, but hey, maybe I'm just being a little too picky. Here we go, guys, the US Bank Stadium. Oh no, if I'm gonna goon it up the whole time, I don't know about this, but the US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. This track's pretty fun. I actually haven't played this game in a while. All the videos you guys have seen for like the past 2 weeks, week and a half or so, have been pre-recorded just due to the fact that I ended up going on a riding trip and now I got the vlog to work on. Man, it is a grind. So the vlog from the riding trip might drop this week, but I'm not 100% sure. I just want to make it a movie. We're making it a movie, and I don't want to release something that isn't, up to my standards. So a vlog coming soon. It's been a grind, and I haven't been playing Supercross that much recently, so it's probably gonna be a little bit of a learning curve to get back into the swing of things, but it should come back pretty quick. And then doing that 20-second head start, oh man, it's probably gonna make for an entertaining career, and hopefully I don't just walk with the point standings. And that's the goal, just to have fun with another career mode series here on the channel. So here we go, up over the finish line, and it is time to try and run a decent lap here in Minneapolis. I already have, I'm messing up this rhythm. It's kind of actually working out. That was weird. I'm surprised that worked that good. Did get a weird flow through there, but I do already have the lap time that tops the scoreboard, the leaderboard right now, 52.586. Not even a super fast, clean lap, and I'm sure I can go quicker, but I will take it. I've already messed up this lap, so I'm not really keeping my hopes up for a decent lap time since I ruined the flow right off the bat. But not too bad, man. Trying to learn some different lines and get into the flow of Minneapolis. I gotta watch out for this corner. The AI, they do not slow down in the whoops, and they just send it wide into that berm. So let's give it another go. Didn't manage to beat the lap time there, and right there, I guarantee you that ruins this lap. So that wraps up qualifying. I did 7 laps, and my lap time of 51.582 comes in almost a second quicker than Chase Sexton, who qualified in P2, Cooper in 3rd, and Faulkner in 4th. So it's shaping up to be a pretty decent main event. It's going to be tough to get this 20-second head start challenge complete. My main goal is to get up there and be consistent, run with the top guys, finish up near the front, and we don't have to win every single race to win that championship. Alright guys, so main event time here in Minneapolis. Minneapolis. The gate's gonna drop. These guys are going to attack the track. When the timer pops up in the right-hand corner of the screen, go ahead, keep an eye on it. We have 20 seconds to wait. When it hits 9:40, we are gonna go. It used to actually show like your time and it would count up to 20 seconds, but kind of looks like that has changed. I'm pretty sure it used to do that in this game. I know it did in the old ones, but here we go. 9:40, time to attack the track, and oh my, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. That's probably one of the toughest starts to, okay, that's how this is gonna go. That's probably one of the toughest starts to one of these 20-second head start challenges that I've ever experienced. It's usually pretty tough because at around 20 seconds, all of the tough blocks across these lanes that actually cross the start straight, they start to spawn in, but here, man, the AI crossed the track at like the perfect time. And you'd have to be pretty lucky to make it through there clean. I should have just waited like another second and went after the last rider when there was actually room to go, but hey man, taking L's right off the bat, nothing new. It's time to attack the track, and the thing about the first few laps of these head start challenges is usually you get the track to yourself. You don't really have to deal with the AI. You can kind of just flow and get into that groove, and then by the time you catch up to the back of the pack, you're good to go. You're into the groove, into that flow, and it usually goes pretty smoothly. Oh, that was a decent line through there. Flow through here into the dragon's back that we just jumped right over, and we are in the flow here in Minneapolis. So halfway through the main event, 5 minutes remaining, just under 5.5 minutes, and I'm finally up to the back of the field. Man, it was a struggle. I was just hitting bad laps left, right, and center. I just actually managed to hit a decent lap up near my qualifying lap time, if not actually a little quicker. So finding that flow, man, it took me a bit to get into that rhythm. A few mistakes right off the bat. A brutal first lap, and I was all over the place on the track here in Minneapolis, but regrouping, recharging, and as soon as these passes start happening, it seems like you just fly through the field. And then the last few riders, first, second, third, they're a little more spaced out, and it's kind of a challenge to get up and actually get into first place. But we got 4.5 minutes, probably like 5, oh man, I came into that corner hot. Probably like 5 more laps, but Kyle Peters, that leader, is like 13 seconds ahead right now. He has checked out and left the building, so I'll see what I can do. Just got to keep clicking. Oh, I thought I was going to clip that tough block on the landing of that triple, but I just got to keep clicking off the laps, doing my thing, and kind of just see where I end up at the end of this main event. I'd say anywhere within the top 5 I'd be happy with. Leaving round 1, 5th in points, 5th or better, wouldn't be too shabby. If I can get up and win, you guys know, oh man, that would be the main goal. I just feel like it might actually be pretty tough. But this race, I'm gonna blow that berm and go down, but this race is not over until that checkered flag is flown. 9 seconds to Forkner right now, and if anyone's gonna beat me, I don't want it to be Forkner in this main event, because I feel like he might actually be a threat in the competition. I should have committed to the big gap there across the first corner, because I even messed up this rhythm with Davalos there. I got to get past him quick and make some easy work of the man Davalos for 6th place, and I can work on getting into that. Oh, tough blocks everywhere. Oh my goodness. In that situation, I just want to get back on track safe, and I don't want to end up going down, costing myself even more time. But if I can get up and get Marquier, that will be for 5th. We got 2.5 minutes to get into that top 5, then work on a podium, see where we end up. Martin right in front of Marquier, so that is huge. Looks like I'm going to get him right here. Should I commit to the triple line on the gas and up? I guess it's not a triple, it's just a big double across the start straight. And see, I ruined that flow, so I don't know if it's worth it in the long run. Amart even trying to get back past us, but I think just railing around the outside there, that is going to put me up to 4th place. And I can focus on 2nd. Oh, that was sketchy. But I can focus on, I don't know why I said 2nd, but 3rd, 2nd, then that leader, Forkner. He is gone though. He has a decent little lead over 2nd place of Kyle Peters. Minute and a half, minute 45 on the clock. Then we get 1 extra lap to make something happen. I am making my way to the front, and I'm actually moving pretty quick past these guys. Oh, I just punted Hartraps right off the track. I actually feel bad. Ended his night. He is snoozing back there. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Kyle Peters was just off track, so I am making my way through the pack pretty quick. If I can get up and make these last 2 passes happen, I will actually be shook, because it was a brutal start to this moto. The battle for P2 with Peters continues. Might be able to just squeak by just like that. Pretty easy pass for P2. And now with 2 laps remaining, I can focus on catching up 3.5 seconds to the man Forkner. See if it's possible. It might be. Oh, especially if I hit tough blocks and go down. Oh my goodness, the sketchy moments. But if I hit tough blocks and go down, that is my night over. And I'm definitely going backwards a few spots in this field. If I can just take a podium, maybe take a P2, don't really risk it for the biscuit. If I want to win that bad and end up going down, man, it won't be worth it in the long run. I just got to try and ride a clean end to this race. A lap and a half remaining, and see if I can get up and pass Forkner. He's right there. So this last lap is going to be the decider. Oh my goodness, man. It's like I saw the future on the last lap there. I'm like, if I hit tough blocks, that is my night over. And look what happened. Hit tough blocks, went down. And that is going to be it. I'm going to be lucky if I get up and get P2 at this point. Oh, and why did I go for that? That's just a perfect example of how riding smart in this game is way better than trying to send it and risk it for the biscuit. Because you end up going down, end up falling even further behind, and then you just ruin your moto. Kyle Peters is right here. I don't think I'm going to be close enough to get a move in on him. Do I go for it? If I don't get 3rd, it's not going to be worth it. Yet again, another example of just taking the race that you get, play the cards you're given, and ride smart. Don't try and do anything dumb, because look at that, I got 4th. That's just the goon moments though, man. Had to send it. I think it was worth it. P4, I can't complain going into round 2. 4th in points. We'll try and get that red plate and see what happens in the next episode. Peace out.